Hello and welcome to What the Hey, where I'm your regular host of What the Hey, and today on What the Hey, I am once again answering yet another question. When I go to my notebook of knowledge, I see the question of, what the hey is jammer Lammy? Now this question was asked by Blue Ukulele, so hello and thank you very much for the question. Now, in terms of a very basic description, Jammer Lammy is a game that basically follows the idea of using music and rhythm to go through the plot and adventure of the main character of Lammy, who is trying to race against time to make it to play at a concert. The developer for this game is a Japanese game company that actually has also made a few other ones, specifically like Parappa the Rapper. Jammer Lammy was published by Sony Computer Entertainment and then basically composed and designed by Masaya Matsuura, who has also created games like Parappa the Rapper, which all have to do with like rhythm and music. And then one of my favorite facts about this game is that the art was done by Rodney Greenblatt. I don't know why that last name is just so intriguing to me, but every time I look at it, I'm like, that's just fantastic. In terms of like console and availability, Jammer Lammy is primarily available through PlayStation, so if you have a PlayStation console, you're most likely able to play it. In terms of original release, the game was put out in Japan on March 18th of 1999, but then it was released to other countries, but first and foremost, it was put out in Japan. Interestingly enough, depending on what version of the game you get, depending on more or less location, you'll also kind of get a different piece of content with the game itself. Some of the outcomes are a little different, so that's something to keep in mind if you want to get it. In terms of usage for the game, Jammer Lammy primarily is a single-player game. You can also utilize co-op, but it's mainly known for its solo route. When thinking of the characters in Jammer Lammy, a bunch of them are primarily characters that create problems for themselves as well as Lammy while they're on their way to the concert, so you kind of help them out throughout the game. But a few of the other characters are actual band members that you meet. So specifically, you have characters like Lammy, Katie Cat, Chop Chop, Chief Puddle, Kathy Pillar, Captain Fuss and Pepper, Paul Chuck, Rami, and Teriyaki Yoko. So there's a few others, but those are more or less the ones that you primarily help in the game. When the game got released, a lot of people thought like it was good. There pretty much were general positive reviews on the game. I think it's cool because I've said before when I did my Parappa the Rapper video, I like music and rhythm-based games, so like that kind of is a reflection of the reviews in general. Like there was a good consensus that the game was good. Which that kind of goes into my general opinion. I also think the game is good, not only for the music, but the art style's fun. The different characters have interesting personalities. The general plot is interesting. I think that having different outcomes based on what version of the game that you get is kind of interesting, and it makes it fun for people from different like countries and stuff to be like, oh, well, I got this ending because I live here kind of thing. So I think that's kind of cool. But that's essentially the answer to the question, so if you have any questions, let me know and I'll get to answering them as soon as I can. So thank you very much for watching. Bye!